Enede Eja Enigu Eye AG, that is Attorney General Godfred Damage Guni Chin Gidi Enim Guasia Pana Cheswa General Parliament House and Yansen Kutua. Higher for 1G, but more than subscribe my son be a near air cost or Ghana nature guno bakumpo enye den empauti so also benya kunye eti ahwe ni everyone nti sese nko ba bia subscribe na share ma onya so de insan kibi yes obedi enfe ni nchim ni nko parliament sabre as we speak ni say de ni nchim parliament a yenye nim se ne na media budget review no baso achese still na omoye den egusu ema eniema achese akofa de se obeye de waye twem ni nyina ye den odi ni nyina tudwa the mu ena chese Godfred Damie de ekoja Amin Adam na hono during the sittings na ekoso na se dwumedi na ahyanse no na ato speaker Bagbin hwemu din no se na wo Attorney General oni Amin Adam chese on finance minister as we speak no oni na ba no atama akwa begina abetena ba bia ministers fortna be bi no kwan se wo ye den wotina hobi and speaker Bagbin and Eshimudi no say for akwan ne koweji just say enya asenketo a ewo parliament house or afenyo markings na de akoboa no kukuru ne one na akwan nya de ekoyen se wede nkuti ne area enti media budget no ensem pie wo no enya asenketo enti no so nya de enka
in the front bench of the majority caucus I can see two ministers in front. That is not normal. We have one minister to sit in front to present a paper. I have seen another minister, particularly the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, also seated in front. Are you... Honorable members, I think the Attorney General is not to be taken on. This is unknown to many, and so please don't see it as any attempt to assume any power. Yes, so let's move on. Members, item 6 is at page 2 of the original order paper. Statements. Media review of the budget statement and economic policy of the government of Ghana for the 2024 financial year. Minister for Finance.
Thank you. Honorable members of Parliament, on the authority of His Excellency President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, I present to you the mid-year fiscal policy review of the budget statement and economic policy of the Government of Ghana for the 2024 financial year. The mid-year fiscal policy review presentation is in fulfillment of Section 28 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016 Act 921. Mr. Speaker, this statement is an abridged version of the mid-year fiscal policy review of the budget statement and economic policy for the 2024 financial year. I respectfully request that the entire mid-year fiscal policy be captured in the Hansard. Mr. Speaker, I want to begin this mid-year policy review by expressing my gratitude to His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for appointing me to serve as the Finance Minister, especially at this critical time in our nation's history. It is such an honor and privilege to serve in this capacity, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. As a Member of Parliament for Karaga and one of your own, I wish to also express my profound appreciation to you, Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable Members, for the immense support I have received since I assumed office as Minister for Finance. I will continue to rely on the full cooperation of the House as we work together to serve our country. Growing up as a young boy in Ababu, Tamale, it never crossed my mind that I would one day stand before you to address this august House in this capacity. The young people out there should therefore know that, especially those sitting in the public gallery, that it is possible with hard work. It is possible with hard work, dedication, and by the grace of God, all of you have limitless opportunities to serve our country. Mr. Speaker, the last 2 years have been extremely challenging globally, and Ghana has not been an exception. The difficult economic environment has truly affected businesses and families, particularly the vulnerable in our society. These challenges have severely affected households, increased cost of living, and limited the creation of job opportunities. Our young people continue to seek employment opportunities beyond what the state can provide. Mr. Speaker, it has indeed been a difficult time, and I deeply empathize with our fellow Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, over the last 2 years, government has embarked on a number of decisive measures to get us back on the path of fiscal consolidation, economic stability, and growth. And I'm happy to note that these policies we have implemented are yielding the expected results. Growth continues to exceed our expectations. The 4.7% growth rate reported by the Ghana Statistical Service for the first quarter 2024 exceeds the 3.1% recorded in the same period in 2023. Inflation is declining. End June inflation rate of 22.8%, a reduction of 31 percentage points from the December 2022, which confirms the target of 15% by end 2024 is possible. Exchange rate has largely stabilized compared to December 2022, despite the recent pressures. The 18.6% depreciation rate to the US dollar as of June 2024 represents an improvement over the 22% recorded for the same period last year. And gross international reserves reached 3.1 months of import cover as at end June 2024, against 2.5 months of import cover in the same period last year. Mr. Speaker, it is evident that we are on the right trajectory. The economy is rebounding stronger than anticipated. The choices we've made, the choices we are implementing, are yielding results. We've reversed the negative trends. All the indicators are looking better. I want to assure you that we will stay on this path and continue to make the right choices. Our economy is recovering, and the recovery is fast and strong. Mr. Speaker, over the last 6 months, we've sought to bring some urgency and speed to the implementation of key government programs, and also swiftly provided the necessary support for growth-enhancing initiatives. I am again happy to inform this august House that with the support of His Excellency the President, Cabinet, and all stakeholders, we have successfully concluded the second review of our extended credit facility with the International Monetary Fund, which led to the disbursement of the third tranche of $360 million, bringing total disbursement to about $1.6 billion. We have completed the debt restructuring program with the Official Creditor Committee of Ghana, covering $5.1 billion, resulting in approximately $2.8 billion of debt service relief. This means that we will not service our debt to our official creditors from 2023 to 2026. We have concluded negotiations with our Eurobond holders, covering $13.1 billion, which will lead to a cancellation of $4.7 billion of our debt and provide debt service relief of another $4.4 billion between 2023 and 2026. We've concluded our negotiations with 5 of the 7 independent power producers, which will lead to a saving of $6.6 billion over the remaining lifetime of the power purchase agreements. We've reined in expenditures to ensure we are within the 2024 budget appropriation and exceeded the mid-year non-oil revenue target by 3.7%. In effect, Mr. Speaker, we are living within our means. Indeed, consistent with our programs with the IMF, we are on course to achieving a primary surplus of 0.5% of GDP by end of the year. We've cleared all outstanding bank transfer advice, BTAs, up to 2022, and working hard to pay BTAs from 2023. We've embarked on major reforms of state-owned enterprises, especially those in the energy and cocoa sectors, to be fiscally prudent and reduce their risk on the budget. We've launched the SME Go program to provide financial and technical support to SMEs. We've disbursed 5.4 billion Ghana cedis to support LEAP, school feeding program, capitation grant, and NHIS since January 2024 to reduce the burden on the vulnerable in our society. We've spent about 1.5 billion Ghana cedis to support 1,488,575 students under the free senior high school program between January and June this year. We've paid about 12 billion Ghana cedis to bondholders under our domestic debt exchange program since February to demonstrate our commitment to the program. Mr. Speaker, we've invested almost 10 billion Ghana cedis in the road sector since January 2024 to enhance transportation and spur growth. I can also confirm that government has secured equipment to complement the efforts of our local authorities in improving community roads nationwide. Mr. Speaker, in line with our commitment to infrastructure development, we continue to make progress on projects such as Konfanoti Teaching Hospital, Ofanko Nsawam Road, Keta Water Supply, Obichibi Lamte, and Flower Pot interchanges, the 3 bypasses on the Kumasi-Accra Highway, and the Tema-Mpakadam Railway Line.
We need to find the definition of power past power. Or power baby, or power baby. A speaker Bagbin approaching the power or to the brass man panel can say, though it be more a name society, see being 2 ministers, no muti in front of the chamber, there be an and there because Attorney General also a minister nibi. In the Amin Adams also a finance minister. So TNT 2 ministers, Emmanuel Bettina chamber anymore, baby ministers for ministers from 2 nets now. There be an arches in a share. I feel your markings here, a good piano cranny, a question to say a time near the equisage, and Yansen Ketua, United Eshe, who dear course. So that and also no, Ignati, the Amina Damid Eddie Tuja. Husemo, and near my power, the Tujan United ETB. Our economy is bouncing back near the day, BB Kui, Yedi, Deirdre, BB Kui. And no be on one side and be okay. Be okay, mama. Because this year no Sabinka Ghana for pa ketie hwem kofu no anka sabinka ajibe bia budget den na ekoso isi Ghana for bebre mfa saa nyama no ho omawo se mo san kofu we mo card na mo nye mano de papa mano de mo kasa with documents that document ni nyina na mo kasa keke levy approve na ma Ghana kama rules be kama me adwuma levy approve levy ye ho hwe covid tax grant yitia taxes ho hia no taxes nkwa na chese mom yitia asabre hwe niam awsa gina wo keka Ghana for both ye pa Ghana for both ye na mo free power mutimze Ghana for any beji se mind mo free power because ye bre se na nipa bebre kan say about to koi our second independence just saying answer it is me bit my comment comment section where you comment my unsubscribe so subscribe my send be near my the baba company the empire so subscribe you know me the notification bell send be ye post also benya notification in maybe that's why it's my be share no keep you updated 100% the Akroma.